Hey guys, this is just going to be a part 3 video of the borderline personality disorder. I think last time like the past few videos, like I just don't think I'm as clear as I would want to be because I don't really have anything written out or organized as to what I wanted to say. But I've noticed a few things lately and I just wanted to bring them up. My favorite person, he made a new friend. He's still friends with me, but that's embarrassing. There's a hair right there. Um, but it's been a little hard trying to cope with the fact of knowing that he's not going to leave me, but I fear that he will. Long story short, he used to live down the street from me, and for like the past couple of years, and we've been really good friends since then, and we still are. But about 7 months ago, he moved. His mother moved out, and she lives about like an hour away now. So he stays with his mother on the weekends, and everything. And he found a new friend over there. So when he's there on the weekends, he's with him, and he's got like all the fun stuff, like four-wheelers and all that crap. And my friend is really interested in that, as am I. But he's it's very hard for me because I'm trying to cope with the fact that just because he's friends with him doesn't mean he can't be friends with me. And this is like week 2 or 3 now that I've known that he has a new friend, and he's been spending time with him, which is fine. He's his own person. He can do what he wants. It's my fears and my problems. It has nothing to do with my friend. It's all me. So with borderline personality disorder, it's frantic efforts to avoid real or imaginary abandonment. People can be impulsive, either shopping, like spending money, driving reckless, things like that. You can have suicidal ideations, or like a lot of people will threaten, well, if you leave me, then I'll like do this to myself just so that they don't leave, things like that. But basically, borderline personality disorder is just the fear of not wanting to be alone and living through another person. So like a lot of times, if I'm by myself, I won't really feel right. I'll just feel weird and I'll feel lost and not really happy but not really sad. It's kind of a weird mix. But when I'm around people I like, in that way, like a really, really close friend. I mean, he's my only favorite person that I have now. But when I'm with him, I feel normal in a sense. I feel a lot better. But just when the fights happen, because I'll start thinking crazy and I'll think that he's going to leave me for this new friend, or even if he says something in the wrong tone, I'll take it the wrong way. Even if even if it's a slight tone that's barely off, it'll trigger something inside of me, and then I'll get into a mood, and then he won't know why, and then he'll ask me, well, how can you be depressed if you don't know why? It's really hot out too, and my AC isn't on because I don't want to have that on while I'm talking. But yeah, he'll say, how can you be depressed and sad if you don't know why? I'm like, well, but yeah. And I tried making this whole video, but I talked for 15 minutes in the video. There was no sound on the video, so this is why I'm making another video. So I have to tell myself, he can have time for other people. I'm used to him always spending his time with me. That's why this is so new to me, and I think he's funner. I think he's better to hang around with than me. That's why I fear losing him. But Like, I'm talking about his new friend. I mean, I've met him, he seems really cool. And, they both told me that I'm more than welcome to hang out with them and, ride the four-wheelers and all that stuff, which is fun to do. But I don't really want to share him. I mean, like, I don't want to share my friend, even though I know he's not, that he is a person, he has his own choices in life. And, I don't want my weirdness with me getting, like, jealous and all that crap draw him away, which is exactly what I don't want to do. But with borderline personality disorder, that's what a lot of people tend to do. And it's an awful personality disorder, even though, I'm sure that they're all bad. But, and then I can be narcissistic too. Sometimes I'll walk around and I'll feel like I'm better than like everybody else, but, then I'll be very low and then I feel, well, no, I'm not. It's very weird, I mean, because I don't have a sense of self when I'm alone or really like at all. So I'll try to, and then if I'm with one person, I'll not act more like them, but I'll pick up on their mood and kind of like go along with it. But then if I'm with someone else, then I'll go along with how they are in their mood. And, my personality is really different with people. But yeah, I need to understand that he can have other friends, which I completely understand that. It's just, I have to get that just because he spends time with someone else doesn't mean he's going to leave me and he doesn't like me. And, I got to stop thinking that I'm the one that's crazy when just because I do crazy things, like get insanely fucking jealous. Sorry for swearing, but, that's what happens. I can get really jealous and, gotta learn how to not do that. But yeah, he can have his friends, he can do what he wants, and I just need to get that. Doesn't mean that he won't have time for me and that he won't still care about me and all this other stuff. It's just hard to wrap my mind around that. When the feelings come out, it's different. Like, I mean, it's fine for me to sit here and say all this, but when the feelings come out and I'm with my friend and then, if I start feeling jealous, I'll kind of take it out on him and just, get into a fit about it. And I feel bad because I don't want to do that. I mean, like, I don't want to get into a bad mood and say, well, like, I don't want you spending time with him, which I have never ever said that. I mean, I've told him I want what's best for him, and I want him to be happy. And I told him, do what you want to make you happy, and he's told me multiple times that he's not going to leave me. He's not going to throw years and years of our friendship away, and all that stuff. It's just because I care so much about him, that's what I fear the most is losing him. And if I keep acting how I act, which, it's like up and down kind of. I mean, my mood can shift pretty quickly. I can get really like, I don't want to say bipolar, but, I can get up and down a little bit, throughout the day and, not really know why, what's going on. I'm currently trying to find a new therapist because, my old therapist that I've had for a while, he just didn't want to put in all the work, and I got to do the dialectical behavioral therapy and all that stuff that I didn't want to face when I was 18, and 6 years later, I kind of think that that's the right thing to do now. It's probably also hard for me to think right now because I just woke up from a nap. So, but, yeah, but, like, I just wanted to share this because, I've noticed also people have been liking my videos a little bit more, which is really cool. And again, if you guys have any questions or comments or, have anything you'd like me to talk about, because I have borderline personality disorder, even though, like, I'm technically not diagnosed. I mean, I was diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder when I was 18, but, I basically have every single symptom of borderline personality disorder, and from the multiple hours and hours and continuous amounts of time I put into watching videos on borderline personality disorder, I really think that is what I have. And when I get the ultimate diagnosis, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I just like when you sit there and you say, yeah, to everything that they're saying, basically, there's really no way to say, well, that, that I don't have that, because, I get really jealous. I don't want people to leave me. You know, it's the close relationships too. It's not really, the friends. It's people that I like obsess over and, always want to be with, and I always have to be with to feel normal and all that crap. But I know that I don't have to be like that. But when the feelings are there in the moment, I don't know what the hell to do. So that's why I can kind of shift and just get kind of crazy and like throw a fit. It's really low, and I don't like that about myself. And I realize, if I get into a romantic relationship, it's going to be, like in the beginning, the relationship's really great because, you kind of mirror what the other person is, and you don't really show your true self until you get the feelings and, the relationship starts going. And then all of a sudden, just the jealousy comes out, all this stuff just comes out, So, I guess I'll cut it with this video. I gotta turn the AC on because I'm probably gonna die. Not really, but, so yeah, I'll definitely make another video. It sucks that the other video I had, the sound didn't work, and I think the other video was a little bit better, but yeah, so, just, and like I said, if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to message me or leave a comment, and I'll certainly, get back to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and, have a good day.